Hello, I'm Hazel McLeod, and this is my open studio. I'm number 31, that's my venue number, and I am on 127 High Street, Newborough. So I've got a little sign here so people do know that they can actually just walk on in. And I'll be open 10 to 6 today, which is Sunday, and tomorrow again, Monday. Got a wee sign here so people have a wee idea that they have to walk round the hallway to see my studio space. Musket and the cat won't be here when it starts because she's too bouncy and excitable. But this is the little area where I have some ceramics on display. I'll give you a little close-up of some of them. This is Ballinbrae Castle, which is the ruined castle just down the road from Newborough. Some little landscape tiles, only got a couple of these left now. Little bee cups. I love the size of these cups, they're quite small but they're absolutely perfect for little Nespresso coffees, or any little coffees. Little toadstools. Some little toadstool mugs. These are my little Mugdrum Island and tea cups. These are the grasses that you get all along the Tay. I'm sure there's something about the Tay having the biggest reed bed. Got some greeting cards that you can buy. Little postcards. Little tree hanging ceramics. So I have another little display of ceramics at this area. And I absolutely love these. I made little cuttings and little tiny pots for them to go in, and I just think they're so cute. I absolutely love them. They're £7.50. I think that's a bargain. That's one of the first things I'd probably want to buy if I came round here and didn't know what I was about to walk in and see. These are a couple of little raku bowls. Another little display of cups. And I've got a card machine so people can pay by card this year. So that's worked really well. Took quite a lot of card payments yesterday. Just a little box of magnets and little brooches. These little brooches were based on these tiny little shells that I found when I was at the beach, actually in Barra. These tiny wee pink shells that were really cute. I've got another little display of ceramics. Some of my earrings. I need to wire up more of these because I sold quite a few pairs yesterday. So mostly I sold the ones that were hanging on my little contorted hazel branch. So I'll get wiring those as soon as I've finished doing a wee video tour. Hello Miska, you're not supposed to be part of the video. No, and look, here's little Otto as well. Otto loves to be roaming around wherever there's any sort of activity. She's very curious. So these are little saucers that are for grating garlic and ginger, and they're so effective. And it was actually, Kira thinks it looks like a fossil, the design, but it was actually meant to look like a chrysanthemum bloom. But yeah, they're just a nice wee thing you can get. Some more bee cups. These were just sort of sea and water design cups. And then after you've finished looking at the pottery, you can come through to my painting studio. So I'll give you a little tour of the paintings. I sold quite a few paintings yesterday, so I do have red dots beside some of them. So these top two are from Loch Mill at the top of Newborough. This snowy landscape underneath is the Tay snaking into the distance over towards Perth. That's the Tay there, and I love this view. There's a wee bench just about a mile or so out of Newborough, and I love going sitting there and sketching. Here's a painting, and this had peacock feathers, eucalyptus, dark purple hellebores, so that was a Valentine's bouquet. This is a painting of sea potatoes, which are a type of sea urchin, and at West Sands in St Andrews there was one day we saw hundreds of them. Here's another local landscape, that's Hill Street. So Otto, the little cat, had escaped one day. She's supposed to be a house cat, and I was out looking for her, and when I got to the top of Hill Street and looked down the road, oh, the view was so striking, with this building with its point, Mugdrum Island, and the light was just streaming through the gaps. It was gorgeous. So I sold that one yesterday. I'll need to do some more street scenes, because there's quite a lot of views in Newborough that I like. This is Tormid sitting on a wall when we were doing the West Highland Way, which was the year I turned 40. For my 40th, I wanted to walk the West Highland Way, and Tormid did it with me. Here's some spring flowers. So I've just recently started a creative floristry class, and the day I came home and brought the flowers in the studio, I ended up painting them. Really enjoyed painting the flowers, and I'm going to do more of that. This is another local scene. This is the fields just before Ballinreach Castle. And I love how the ivy's almost strangling the trees, and it's just made such interesting shapes, with the tay just shining through some of the grasses from the other side. This painting here is Wormit, and one day I was there was just incredible colours, because there was this mad sunset, and all the colours in the water and the colours in the sky against these dark rocks. It was absolutely a gorgeous evening. Wormit's maybe about 20 minutes along from Newborough. This is a painting of Kira. This is Kira down by the beach when we went to visit, what castle? I've forgotten the name of the castle. Dunotter Castle. This is an older painting that I've got that I cleaned up, put a new frame on, and this is in Ben Heant from when I used to live in the Highlands. This is more of an abstract painting, but it is actually seaweed when I was on my paddleboard looking through the water. So sort of ripples and seaweed shining through. So I'll just stand back so you can get a view of all the paintings arranged on the wall there. My lovely aloe vera. A couple of wee drawings, and then you've got a whole lot of other paintings along this wall, so I'll go in closer in a wee second. This is a few imaginary landscapes here, just based on various ideas in my head and little glimpses of different places I've been. Snowy landscape. These two were more after I'd been on the West Highland Way. And there were some days you'd get that low mist with the mountains just poking out the top. This is me and Kira when we'd been at Blind Clover. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the dog's barking at. She's maybe seen a cat outside. This is some daffodils. Again, from some spring arrangements. This is Kira and Tormid at Loch Tay. This is Tormid when we were paddleboarding, maybe in about March. It was quite recently, and again there was a gorgeous sunset, and all these colours in the sky were reflecting on the water, and it was just so golden and fiery. It was beautiful. Here is our canoe, and this was when we went to Arisaig, and we paddled along Arisaig to this little beach, and it was just absolutely beautiful. Stormy skies, but beautiful clear water. This is Flisk Point, which is along maybe a couple of miles out of Newborough. You walk down through the trees and you get to this little ruined cottage on a wee stony beach, and it's so tranquil and quiet. You don't see anybody else there. And another couple of spring flower paintings. And I'm going to pause that here. Oh, it's maybe Grandad just arrived actually to collect Miska. I think that's why Miska's got so excited. She loves going out to visit Grandad and Maisie. So I'm just going to come back and have a wee look to see who's here. Jessica, you got very excited. And I'll say bye for now. Bye. Oh, there's wee Otto on the stairs. You can be in the video too, Otto. Hello. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. This is for my mum who's not able to come and see today. And also my Uncle Billy, because I'm going to put this on YouTube and hopefully people can watch. Bye for now.